Yeah, so we're in barangay and it's a daycare center. So we're looking for the daycare center. Now we're looking for the barangay hall because we're gonna send our invitation. But it's already 3 o'clock, so we decided to come home. It's been a long day today, so
Another long day.
another long day. So at least we know where is the barangay hall. Ah, yeah, that's the barangay hall. Barangay hall, barangay hall, barangay hall. Yeah, so welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. So we're just gonna answer some of the comments in that about how to handle betrayal. Because one of our subscribers has been suffering the difficulty in betrayal. How do you handle betrayal, darling? I think for me, betrayal in a relationship, either special relationship, husband and wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, it's really difficult when it comes to betray, because you cannot, the trust has already been broken, and that's one thing that I have a difficulty in it. I have a difficulty on dealing with it because once the trust is not there anymore, once I've been betrayed, it's difficult for me to trust that person again. How about you? And in a relationship, I think there is a second chance. In every relationship, there is a second chance, but you need to also to consider if it's deserving, if that person deserves the second chance in the relationship. What will be the percentage that he will not do or she will not do it again? What he or she has been done in that relationship that is become broken. So as I said, it's just, but there are some also relationship that no matter what they've been going through, the betrayal, oh my god, the
The cat just got run over.
the disloyalty, the infidelity in the relationship. There's still some that success, they reconcile. But I don't think that it's easy, It's a lot of process to be involved in that, to start up, to reborn, to rebirth, the love, the trust, and at the same time, your belief that that person will not hurt you again. So, darling, what's your...
Well, I was waiting for you to draw breath, honey, so that I could get a word in. I'm not sure that once an infidelity has occurred, that the trust can ever be there again. But I've seen it work for some people. I've seen it work. I've seen people forgive what would be to me the most unforgivable things and move on. And I've seen it happen. But maybe I take it that they were just bigger people than me.
Yeah.
I really don't know how some people, when people have been brutally beaten and raped, and they forgive that person, and it's only in the forgiveness that they can move on. And that's the big lesson there.
Dorm, we pick up lovely.
What?
We pick up lovely to the dorm.
Well, first of all, we're going to PP Coffee.
What we gonna do there? Okay.
Well, what do you
Lunch.
take?
Imagine.
Take a wild stab at it.
Lunch, and what do you know what time it is? 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock.
Supposedly
Okay.
it's a 3 o'clock prayer, but then it's a lunch for us. Lunch prayer. So that's how our life revolves.
But we haven't. You've set that. You set a pretty tough subject.
I think it's just an example. We have Terence and I. We have some friends. We have some people. Let's put it this way: people who came in our life. And I believe that people came into your life to give you a lesson. People come to your life for a special purpose. But then there are some people, there are some things, we just talked that to Terence when I read that comment, when I read that message, there's a two persons, the other person is very vocal that he hates us, very vocal that in either in social media or whatever, that he don't like us, you know. And I said to Terence, when I met that person, you know, in Taliban or wherever, I will, what do you call that? The atmosphere is okay, fine, you know. But then there's also another person that they become, you know, part of our life. Let's put it this way: people, as I said, people came to our life for a reason, you know, to give you a lesson, to give you a realize some other things, you know. And then I said to Terence, when I met that person, I feel something a little bit, you know, but because I think the involvement, the betrayal is really in deep, you know. We just didn't expect that he or she or whatever he's gonna do to us. So that's why the betrayal on that, the feelings of betrayal, it's quite difficult for me, you know, because we invest emotions, we invest time, we invest, you know, so the feelings, you know, so that's one, you know. But later, as I says, in every relationship, either it's relationship, love life or whatever, you know, you need to forgive and start over. But as I says, forgive but don't forget, you know, because there are some people that you forgive it, you know, you forgive, but still the agenda is always been try to find ways to backstab, you know. So that's one thing that I try to be distant, you know. I try to be distant.
You're talking about a situation where they haven't really changed.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had those kind of situations where we really don't believe that the person is any different now to when they betrayed.
Yeah, and then there are some people also that you don't think that you don't think that they will do that to you, you know. So that's really makes us the story that really difficult to work on it, you know. But as I said, spread love, you know. So as I said to our sender out there, betrayal is really difficult, you know. It takes a lot of courage to move on. It takes a lot of courage to trust again. But always remember that every people has deep inside in their heart, you know, there's still a goodness in their heart, and that's what I always believe. But forgive, forget, but don't be so tanga to trust it again.
Well, what's that thing? What's that quote? The quote that is most relevant to this is that if you withhold forgiveness, it's like taking a poison pill that you hope will kill somebody else. You've taken the poison pill and you're hoping that it will kill another person.
I think on my case, for example, in my personal experience, my personal, you know, I'm in the 32 years in the world, so I have some experience about that kind of betrayal. You know, on my personal experience, you know, you need to forgive so that the heaviness on your and the pain will be gone. But as I said, don't forget. You know, don't forget the trust you have. You need to have the trust is not the same. You know, you can the scrambled paper, you can fix it, but it's not the same as before. So that's one thing. But as I said, forgiveness is the only way to move your heart and take out the heaviness out of it. Have a good day, and let's having lunch. Bye bye.